Good morning, beautiful ladies. I'm checking in. I'm on Weight Watchers week 2 day like 5. It's Tuesday. Because I weigh in Thursday mornings. Well, maybe day 6, I guess then. Because tomorrow would be day 7. I don't know. I'm still learning all of this. I do have to let you guys know that I'm loving the Smart Points because it fits in way better to the vegetarian lifestyle than Points Plus did. All of the soy protein was like more than like the chicken protein, and then when you actually take a moment to look in the calories, or the fat or the protein percentages, it's way healthier than like steak and all of that, which drove me nutty. And I learned that through doing HCG and the keto diet and all of those other things. I feel like all of my knowledge of food is finally coming together into something I can use. Like today, and this is something I don't see a lot of Weight Watchers people posting. Now, they might be in the know way more than I am. I scanned Quest chips because that's something I learned like on the keto diet at the grocery store, and there are only 2 points for the whole bag. And I was like, I'm eating like 4-point crackers for like 20 crackers, and I could have half the points? Like, are you kidding me? What? That's not even a left-hand turn. Okay, kind of is, but not really. Like, they should have. Okay. So there's things I'm learning, like tips and tricks to get my points lower. So like at nighttime, or when I need a treat, or when I want a treat, I can fit that in. Like last night, I had a big old 2-cup bowl of pasta with some homemade cheese sauce, aka cashew milk, and a little bit of the starch water mixed with cheese, melted together, made a cheese mix, like a cheese sauce, and it was delicious. And I added some fresh herbs, and it was great. But I had 2 cups of whole wheat pasta. That's a lot of carbs. But I barely ate any carbs earlier in the day, or any points for that matter. It's not like I'm sitting here eating like 15 apples or anything like that. I'm just, like, I had peppers and some Laughing Cow cheese for like 3 points. I think I had 2 wedges and like a whole pepper. And then I had a bag of popcorn, which is 4 points, like the Smart Pop Minis. And then for lunch, this is what I've been loving, is a can of tuna. Now I get the mini cans of tuna that are like in a 6-pack because they're no drain, and I think it's kind of offensive. I think tuna's offensive at work, and I'm like trying my best to not have other people smell it. Thankfully now we have like this great break room area because we moved offices in November, and now I can kind of like make my food and not feel as if my tuna's offending others' noses, because there's a lot of pregnant mamas at my work, and I know, I can just tell by the way tuna smells. It's not my favorite smell anyways, but it's delicious. Anyways, I've been loving Frank's Red Hot Buffalo mixed in with tuna over like broccoli slaw. It's like called julienne broccoli slaw. Now there's no like mayo or anything. It's just like the vegetables, like juliennes. I honestly don't even know what's in it. I just know it's like vegetables, and it's delicious and super crunchy, and it like slows down my eating so much that like after I'm done with it, I'm like, oh, I'm good. Like I'm full. And it's really, I think the whole thing is Frank's Red Hot is 0 points, and tuna's 1 point, and my broccoli slaw is 0 points. So my lunch is 1 point. 1 point lunch, and I'm full. And so then I have like maybe like a banana or something, and then I have these little, you know, like I have other things that bring in calories into my diet. Like I do eggs and cheese and whatever it is, but not typically at work. I'm trying to limit that, so then when I get home, if Austin is like, hey, we're gonna go meet some friends for beers or something, I'm like, oh, I can totally have a beer tonight, or I can have a glass of wine, or, you know, whereas before I'd be like, I can't do anything because I'll gain weight. Like, and it was just like so obsessive. And I was like, well, now I'm actually learning, like, if I eat healthy throughout the day, which I felt like I was doing before too, like, I can still fit in those things. And okay, well, I'm right here, so you can't turn into me. I feel like I was obsessing over everything, and I feel like, honestly, like, I don't know, HCG ladies, like, that obsession is like addictive, like super addictive for me to like not step on the scale every day. Like, that was a hard addiction to break. I don't do it I kind of do now that I'm like back on something, but I think it's just because of HCG, and so I'm probably gonna have to stop doing that as much, but it keeps me accountable for like the day. At least that's my excuse. No, it really does. Like, if I don't step on the scale, like, I'm just like, well, oh my god, I was probably down. Like, I'll just like think in my head, I'm like, so I could have this like extra cookie. Yesterday at work, they got Girl Scout cookies delivered, and of course I ordered some because this was pre-Weight Watchers a few weeks ago, and I ordered 1 box, not like crazy, but this one girl got like 3 boxes, and she offered me a s'mores cookie. 1 cookie was 5 points. I could have a whole bag of mini popcorn for 4 points. I am not having that cookie, let me just tell you. And I like didn't miss it. Like, this other girl that's like trying to like be healthy and stuff too, she's like, like, she had 2. And I was like, for 9 points? I was like, girl, that's like almost half my day. Well, it's not. I get 30 points, but it's too many points for a cookie. Now, if that's your thing, for 9 points, I can have a whole, are you gonna go? No. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry I merged wrong. I can have a whole pint of Halo Top ice cream for 10 to 13 points, depending on the flavor. I'm not gonna sit there and eat a whole pint. I have before, but on a normal night. Like, I have some in my freezer right now, and I didn't even have any yesterday. I was just like, meh. Like, I don't feel like having Halo Top or ice cream. We went on a long walk yesterday. Well, not too long. We're deciding on moving to, this video is getting very long, I apologize. We're deciding on moving into like a bigger apartment, and so we're kind of looking around. We love the place that we live right now, but we live like over the pool, and it was every night during the summer, like even during the week sometimes until like 2 o'clock in the morning, you just hear things, and it was like the pool's supposed to close at 11, and the security guard wouldn't go by until like midnight. And it's like, when you work, 11 is very late. Midnight's like, okay, now I'm gonna be like a zombie in the morning. So can we please, I can't tell you how many times like I was like, please get this under control. Anyways, I am going to end the video, and I don't have video editing skills yet to post what I brought for food, but it's the same thing as yesterday, tuna and stuff, and I should have brought a little bit more food today. Well, I only brought 2 more points worth, so I should have 18 points at the end of my day today at work. So I should have 18 points. Now, this is all estimations in my head, I don't know, but okay. You guys have a great day. I will check in tomorrow, if not later. Bye, guys.